Now background, we've definitely never flown together.
I've flown on bigger planes, not little fucking turds.
But you're giving it away.
I'm sorry.
Because she's flown a handful of times.
Yeah.
Okay, I've flown many times. Every time I've flown for work, it's always been taken care of. The crew dispatchers, they set up everything. They make all of the arrangements, and all I do is show up to the airport. I want to say like 98% of the times that I've flown, it's been Southwest.
Don't fly on anything that says Express.
Right. So here we are. We show up at Houston Intercontinental. Is it Intercontinental IAH?
Yes.
So Houston Intercontinental Airport, Bush Airport.
That commercial.
And we check in. We are losers because we have no idea how to check our bags. She's fumbling with the machine because you're trying to get a machine, to figure out.
Okay, they didn't have that machine the last time I had been in an airport. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. So we finally get our.
And I didn't have to check anything.
So we finally get checked in. We get our bags checked. Put in, we hand off our bags. We go and we check in at the terminal, and we're waiting. So we get the call to board, and we get in our group, and they take us down this long hall. And I look out. I tell Brandi, and it's on eye level. I said, "Is that our plane?" Because that is like a cigar. I mean, we are on the same level.
You had to walk outside on the actual concrete. To get on the plane. I've never done that before.
I've never done that before either.
Where's the thing in the air?
I've never been in a situation where I walk out a door on ground level, on concrete ground level,
Y'all was scared to death.
Walk up a slight gangway to get in the plane. It was like so
the
tiny.
Smart cars of airplanes.
I would agree. I had no idea of what an express plane was, I suppose. So now we're going to sit down, and I'm looking at her, and she looks nervous.
No, not nervous.
Okay, downright scared.
Petrified.
Because we literally, and I've never seen this. Okay, I've never seen a plane like that. We literally, like she said, we had 2 seats on one side of the plane, and you had one seat on the other side of the plane.
Hold up. To top it off, we had that damn tropical storm Cindy coming in too.
Tropical storm Cindy was coming in, came in early that morning.
So I knew it was going to be nasty to begin with.
So this was, what was it? Today is Tuesday. This was last Thursday that we were leaving out. And here we go. We come up, and this is a small plane, and you can tell that she's very nervous.
Y'all, if somebody farted, it would cause turbulence, is all I got to say.
So the attendant, the stewardess comes by, and we're holding hands, of course, because I'm trying to calm her down a little bit. And
I wasn't freaking out, about to go jump out.
She was
out the door.
Obviously nervous, but the lady, she started talking about what a cute couple or something. And then Brandi, I got in trouble because I was like, she's just nervous, she's scared, and I'm getting in trouble
because she started talking loud. She was like, "Oh no, sweetheart, it's gonna be okay," as loud as she can, and everybody on the plane can hear this shit. And I'm going, great. Now everybody's gonna think that I'm gonna be the one that flips the fuck out and tries to open a door.
I was actually worried about that too, because now she's starting to talk about turbulence and what a small plane we're on, and I'm thinking, with all the, because I've never been through security, and we kind of skipped over that because we've never been through security.
I thought I was going to have to get naked. What the hell?
I agree, and I was bringing
the poor guy. In all honesty, he tried to help me.
Supplements with me. Okay, she gets, for some reason, she goes one way.
I don't know how I got in the pre-check where they didn't do shit.
They selected me to go somewhere else, and I'm in here in a full body scan, and
I had to do it too.
I had a bag that I was going to carry on with me that I had. It's my gym bag, my First Phorm gym bag, and I'd put First Phorm supplements in it. And of course, they want to X-ray that. They take my shoes off, my belt, and all this stuff. But I haven't flown in like 10 years or more, like maybe 11 years. So there's been all kinds of
updates,
if you will. There's a lot of extra stuff now. So anyway, we finally get through the rigmarole of security, get on the plane. Brandi is nervous, and here I'm thinking, if we run into turbulence and she starts to really get scared and starts to squeal, are we going to be...
I did yelp on one of them.
And then I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? Don't they like put fucking don't they put like air marshals on certain one of these things? And then all of a sudden we're going to be labeled as terrorists or some shit, and they're going to land the plane. They're going to drag her ass off like they do. Who was it that got his ass kicked and just kind of got drug off the plane somewhere?
Hello.
And that was on United.
It was on fucking United. And what were we on?
We were on United. So, this
bitch gonna kick my ass.
And
oh my God.
All in all, though, I must say it was a pretty good flight. I thought it was a decent flight. And when we went to land in St. Louis, it did get a little...
Oh, that wasn't nice.
It was a little bit turbulent.
We were trying to land freaking sideways.
I thought Brandi was going to break my hand with the way she was squeezing my hand.
It was the equivalent of a woman holding her partner's hand while in labor.
I think that's probably close to the honest truth. So
it was doing this, going in, whoosh, whoosh, and I really thought we were going to land like this on a wing.
you never know. Brandi was...
It's pretty much considered art.
Brandi was amazed by the buildings.
They were so skinny.
So all of their buildings, we're in Southeast Texas.
It was amazing.
So, I guess, what would you consider the houses here? Like ranch style homes or something? Because up there you had the very
they were
narrow,
super skinny rectangles.
Yeah, rectangle buildings, and they were
like how? Okay, I would love to have gone in one to see how they fit a couch and a TV in the same room.
But yeah, because they were very narrow. They were like very skinny and, then they had separated. I've never seen that before.
No. And what was I amazed by? The half a house.
Yeah, there was like, because all of them were very symmetrical brick buildings, and then all of a sudden she's like, there was half a house and half a brick building.
Like,
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And I thought
it looked like a normal house with the front door.
I thought she meant there was like a house that broke or got cut in half, and then there was one of these
like
buildings
it was cut in half very
right next door. Later on, at the end of the trip on the way back, she pointed out to me, and it literally looked like a normal house, like our home right here, that somebody cut in half
and then built a tall,
added on a very symmetrical brick building to it. That was wild, but it was kind of cool because it was wild.
Half a house.
As a rep for First Phorm, we have conference calls. We have meetings for continuing education twice a week. So these are also people that I have conversation with, or I hear them on a regular basis, may have a chance opportunity, excuse me, who I may have a chance opportunity to speak to off and on. Why are you laughing at me? Because
I had the hock-a-loogie noise stuck in my head. I wanted to do it.
I'm not going to hock a loogie.
No, somehow when I made it earlier.
Oh, okay. So, who was...
No, I didn't hock a loogie. I was making the... Anyways.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves because I think it's really funny, the parking.
Oh, dear God.
So we were going to miss, because it's taking Brandi. It takes her like 2.5 hours to do her full...
Well, this is a big
her
thing.
full routine, right?
No,
so we knew we were going to miss the limo bus, but it was okay.
I was
we could drive.
So hard to make it. Though.
I know you were, and I
missed
almost
it by 20
did.
minutes.
So we decided to drive. We've never been to this restaurant. We've never been in St. Louis before.
I looked at the pictures online.
So here we trying to find parking because it's downtown, right? Downtown.
I am as country come to town as you could ever imagine. You can't take me anywhere.
Even around us downtown, there are certain lots that anybody can pay to park. But we couldn't find any of those. And what we noticed is there's
They were invisible.
They were parking, of course, like parallel parking along the streets. And you would see these little markers. And I was like, okay, I'm not seeing any parking meters. Which
Fancy computerized fucking parking meters.
We finally pulled over to the side. I'm like, look, I see people going to this box over here. It's a stand. So we get up to this thing and it's computerized. And how many times
we did it at least two or three times in one spot, and we're like, this fucking thing is broken. So
because every time we would do it, it would only give us back an hour, and we knew we were going to be there longer than an hour, right?
Yes.
So we paid like 3 times.
No, the first one was for 2 hours.
So
and
then
we were like, this is going to be longer than 2 damn hours.
We moved over 2 streets and thinking maybe it was just that street or maybe it was that machine. And so
we found one that was for 4 hours.
We found one that was for 4 hours. It was extended.
4.
So we're fighting this damn thing, knowing that we're about to be late. We're about to be late for the dinner.
I was ready to punch it or kick it. I couldn't decide which one.
How many times did we pay? I think we paid another 2 or 3 times, and every time it came out, it would say till 6:59. I'm like, that's not fucking long enough. And then I got to thinking, wait a minute, and I'm watching other people.
It's funny now, but it wasn't at the time.
I'm watching other people. Some people aren't even paying.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Is this
like free parking?
And then I go reading on it. And I finally read that it's you don't even need to fucking pay, and I'm like,
because it's free
after a certain time,
starting at 7 o'clock.
So
on
that's
a Friday.
So that's why I was giving us. We were paying for 1 hour. We done paid like 5 or 6 fucking times. Country bumpkins done went big city.
Dumb asses.
So. Right off the bat, you're going to see this video they had, like the super drone of drones. I didn't even know drones could fucking go that far away.
That fast either.
So they were flying it in right over, right over, you couldn't reach it. It was right over,
if it
out
hit
of reach.
Somebody's hair, it was going to rip their hair
out. They would fly it in on you and then fly it back out. And it was going so damn high, you couldn't even see the damn thing. I swear to God, it was like a mile high.
And you're like, oh, it's right above you. What the fuck? When did it get there?
It flew back down over the top of you. Now,
Where did it come from?
Now imagine we've got all this glitz, all this glam. We are surrounded by Andy Frisella, the MFCEO is health. You got Emily Frisella. You got all the first form athletes and the beautiful view. And Brandi is impressed by the dog park down below. She is mesmerized by the dog park.
No, this was legit. It was a legit dog park. It had sculptures in the dog park with actual dogs in it.
It was a dog park.
I've never seen one. The one in Beaumont never has dogs in it, and it's not that nice and fun looking.
And it doesn't have
I wanted a dog just to go take it to the park.
It doesn't have
to play with other doggies.
It doesn't have artwork in it. It doesn't have like doggy obstacle courses in it. They even their dog park is done up right.
Oh my God.